Hey my humans, it's Tricia with the truth. Hey, so I'm down here at the protest. Of course I just feel like I need to be here and made sure to take off work to be here because let's see, so 2 weeks ago on Friday they started arresting people after Leslie and them had been protesting every Friday. So I don't know why, you know, 2 weeks ago they started arresting people. So then I guess they started saying these are the spots where you can protest or whatever. So that was new, I guess. And then last Friday as well, last week, they arrested more people because of course people are out here every Friday. So, you know, I feel the need to be out here because this is, you know, a tipping point on what we can do in the United States as far as social justice issues and racism, and you know, we need to keep this momentum up. Like, you know, people go back to like doing the same thing and obviously it's not effective, so we need to try some different things, whatever that may be. You know, I don't think there's one single answer. I know different people and groups are doing different things, so you know, anything people can do to help the situation, whatever that may be. So I'm just out here supporting and seeing what happens.
What do you think about it? Well, I was thinking
there's lots of cops down there.
This camera right here that I've been talking about your actions when you're out here. Alright? What we want to try to make sure we're doing, as for some reason people ain't noticed this, they have a lack of restraint. They have a lack of responsibility, a lack of accountability. They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't got all these police out here and all these cameras and all these cops out here because they worried about y'all safety. They got all of this stuff set up like this so they can arrest people. That's it. We walked on this crosswalk for a month on Fridays. Saturday mornings, the city was just fine the next morning. All right, the people that came over here, that the sirens was bothering and the music was bothering, all of them woke up on Saturday morning just fine. Their kids woke up just fine. Their kids ain't hear nothing. When we was over there, that their kids don't hear in Marvel movies. Alright? Cuss words. That was all that was happening. Nobody threatened no violence on nobody. Nobody threatened no violence to no kids. Anytime aggression was raised high, it was because of the racist white people who came, who half drunk and trying to intimidate teenagers and women and children. At some point, I'm taking that crosswalk and I'm walking on the crosswalk because I got ancestors that was lynched and raped and slaved so I can walk on this crosswalk. Alright? And I got ancestors that marched in Klan territory, and I got ancestors that marched in the deep south when Jim Crow was heavy and the Klan had regular outings. And if they can march on that with whatever risk that they took, I can march on this crosswalk in 2020 out here with these people, alright?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I guess they're pointing out that the cops put up cameras and stuff out here, but let me show you guys. But yeah, as far as like people being at the city market, there doesn't seem to be a lot of people out there anyways. But you know, the point is like when people are just out here being content and seemingly don't have a problem with what's going on in our country with these different issues. You know, of course this is why you would want to disrupt this kind of a event of city market, you know. It is civil disobedience. You know, I am not making that decision to get arrested. You know, supposedly this is supposed to be our spot over here of protesting on this corner. So there's the camera behind me. Can they hear me? I don't know. Kind of creepy. So I guess this is the perimeter over here. So this is the perimeter over here. That's interesting. I'd like to ask them what they're doing. I don't want to interrupt, but I was just curious what you guys are doing.
We're praying. We're believers in Jesus Christ. We just want God's glory to be known. And you know, when I watched the videos from last week and all the people getting tackled and people just disregarding the police and doing what they want and flopping on, I'm like, that's just it's ungodly. It doesn't glorify God.
I grew up Christian, but now I'm a Baha'i.
Oh, okay, very good. Which is Middle Eastern.
It started in Iran.
Okay, Iran. Oh, so Middle Eastern.
Just like Christianity.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you say Christianity started, you know, back at the beginning of the world. Since you grew up Christian, you remember the flood and everything. Do you remember what it was that God said, I'm going to destroy the earth because of this? Do you remember what that was?
No. Well, I can assume that people are not listening to God's command.
Right. And specifically it said, because there was great violence throughout all the land. They got angry at somebody, they'd murder them, they didn't like how the things went for them, so they would just take over a city block and just say, hey, we're going to do it our way. And it got so bad in the land that Noah was the only righteous man, him and his family. And so God said, I hate the violence on the earth. I hate this kind of stuff. I'm going to flood the whole earth. Do you know what Jesus' nickname is? Jesus is the Prince of
Peace.
Peace, right? And so the opposite of peace is
war.
What's that?
War.
Maybe anarchy. If peace is equated with quietness, then non-peace is equated with loud noise.
Yeah, I don't know if that I agree with that, because like I feel that when you're angry, you need to express it and not hold it in. You know, when people try to say that the protesters are being, you know, violent or destructive, I disagree. I think people are angry, and we need to try to understand where the anger comes from and listen. Intentionally disruptive. Sure. Right, yeah, absolutely. Which so that's again, the point.
and that was back defining peace, right? What is peace? Peace is not disruptive. Peace is harmony.
So I think we're trying to get to peace, though, and sometimes in order to get to peace, we need to have those struggle birthing pains, you know. Well, that was certainly interesting. I didn't put the camera in his face. But yeah, I saw them praying and I was like, that's interesting. And I wanted to find out what they were doing and what they were praying for. So anyways, I know you guys heard some of that. Again, like I said, I think there are many ways, but I think the number one thing is really trying to hear and understand each other. So anyways, let's go see what they're doing now. There's actually, since I had the long conversation, looks like there's more people out here at City Market now. A few more people over there. People line the streets now. Interesting. So now the police are like directing traffic.
It is our duty to fight for freedom.
How much money they spending to come in the crosswalk? How much money it costs to put that camera up over there? That's what defund the police fees.
Duty over services.
Some of the shops making 5, 6 figures and staying back there and look like nothing. That's what they're here for. second. They ain't arrested people because of no bodies last week. They ain't arrested because of this fuck off last week. They arrested people because of the protesting. Get out of here. Put one of these white cops on camera and let them testify why the 12-year-old got pepper-sprayed last week. I want to see it. Let them justify why somebody got arrested for resisting arrest last week.
If you do not follow the directions from the officer, you will be arrested and taken to jail. Police department is going to begin to direct traffic to this intersection.
They already know. So you couldn't necessarily hear all that, but I think what they said is they're starting to direct traffic, and if they don't listen, that they're gonna arrest them. So let's see what's going on. So, you know, the police moved from the bushes. It's out here on the sidewalk.
It's when you have that officer.
So right now, looks like they're marching.
It feels good.
Well, I think I get it. So again, our whole thing is
One, Town 4, 1516. Followers group on State Street.
Can I ask you a question about the badge on the stuff? Is that a choice to wear that, or is that mandatory? That's just a question I have.
I'm not sure.
I don't want it to be
No,
like more like when I have a beard, it's sort of like the message.
No, that's the question. It's a choice. So he chose to put that on. So
I'm
he
not
chose,
asking
that's
to
a
comment
choice.
or come in professionally on it. I just want some understanding on some things so that maybe I can help facilitate. And they understand that I have relationships on both sides, and they trust me. I can't control them, but I do have access to them. And it's an access that, like they want me to do. I can help and help translate, maybe.
Yeah. No, it should be. Pretty open.
Yeah, and my cousin. Thanks for being down here.
Enjoy your husband's birthday.
Thank you. Let me run by. I'm going to do it.
Oh, good.
I know.
That sounds like a good thing to do on a birthday.
Atmosphere.
I think it's
Oh, he just said all lives matter. And this dude is drunk. You said all lives matter?
All lives matter.
But see, black lives don't matter the same.
You know what though? Black on black crime kills more than
That's just an excuse. That's just an excuse.
No, it ain't
White
a fact.
people kill more white people.
it's a fact. Black on
White
black
people
kills
kill more white people. You just don't think of that because you're white. Well, so it's interesting because, you know, they made that announcement and then they just arrested Leslie, but currently they're not arresting nobody else, so let's see. Do I sense some hesitancy? I don't know.
That's cute.
I think I heard them say something like separate the group. don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, we talked for almost an hour today. Okay, so
I see you out here now. Hey, Chris.
we just got this dude up the street.
You said what?
We got this white dude up the street. He actually followed me and was talking shit in my face.
He was following you?
Yeah. And then there was 4 of us with cameras. We got him so good. I got him live.
I was wondering what was going on, man. Talking to the NAACP. So maybe that's what the cops were mentioning, I'm not sure.
Bad happened yet? That's good.
So there's still more cops over here.
I don't have anything to I was at that point.
Well, the president tried to obliterate by the Pope. Nasty box. That's executed. So, I hope not.
I want to know what they did to the state law sign up.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Justice! Now! He signed a plea deal on it.
Without redactions to the public. We demand to be informed of the badge number and the name of each officer of those traumatized by the absence of their officer. The city should make accommodations for up to 12 months to pay these services for each individual affected. We have nothing to this campaign. To boycott freedom!
Oh, the guy that's, oh, yeah, no, I'm not.
just saying, like, if this doesn't move you, you know, it's like, what do people need to do? That's the point. That's the message. I just saw a cop on the ground. She booking. She booking. He booking. Yeah, they trying to get people now again. Well, look at that white truck again. Not sure what happened. I just saw police on the ground. It looked like probably they were trying to grab somebody, but mid. Interesting, you know, the contrast, city market, and here, of course, again, that's the point. Oh, my bag is nice.
No, marriage is yesterday. Now.
Leslie's screaming as loud as there's no air on it.
No justice, no peace.
difference between, you know, fighting for what's right and civil disobedience and violence. So to me, this is not violence. This is not destruction like some people are saying. This is people speaking out for what's right. This is civil disobedience, which of course has happened for years, you know, especially in the 50s and 60s. Sit-ins, teach-ins, protests, rallies. Get involved wherever you can, whatever you're doing. Are they done now? Okay. You know, get in where you fit in. Do what you can for the sake of social justice and fighting racism and doing what's right. So, I love you, my humans. Bring people together and keep it truthful. Come on now. Killing me with these songs, man. 'Cause baby, that ain't no mountain high enough. You better sing it. Come on now. Keep me from hurting you, babe. All right. Get it. Alright guys, well, I switched to my phone because my camera died, but it's about 7:20 right now. I've been here since 5. They arrested Leslie pretty early on, and it looks like they tried to arrest the one girl, and that's when I saw the cop on the ground trying to grab somebody, but so far nobody else has been arrested as far as I know and see. So, you know, the other videos that I've seen the last couple weeks were pretty intense. To me, this seems more peaceful than what I've seen. Like, seems like people are trying to be respectful of each other more, perhaps. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, you guys, but anyway. So I'm still here using my phone. They're marching down this way this time. Marching, but just changed the area. They moved back again. Police are going over there. I hope that means they're leaving. That would be great. Let's see what time it is. It's 3 minutes to 8, and a lot of cops just left or went back there. I hope that means they're gonna leave. You know, it's just like they were saying, like all this excessive force and numbers, you know, it just escalates things where there doesn't need to be any, and it doesn't help the situation. And you know, trying to listen and understand helps a whole lot more. So my phone's about to die now, but you know I'm gonna be out here trying to get as much footage as I can for you guys. And I guess the other guy said there was another guy that was arrested with Leslie, so I didn't see that, I don't think, or because I was trying to film at the same time, but so, going on. People just cross the street. The cops some of the cops just cross the street. I don't know what's going on.
He's being directed of his duty, right? He's very loose. I have to. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck you got a 2 cents here for? What the fuck is your 2 cents here for? You fucking blew ass bitch.
Oh, was it this dude? And my phone died.